organized. Welcome, 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 Patreon. I am third person. It is October 13th, 2022. The current time is 9:10 p.m. because I'm a little early today. Isn't that great? I have all these alarms on my phone. I should actually probably turn on focus mode on my phone for this. Otherwise, I might have alarms. I don't know. I remind myself. How's it going, Personas? And yeah, so now we're streaming. Still, oh, there we go. It's 9:11. Let's be about this work. This is the second track of the set tonight. It's called Tightwad. This is, I believe, the Tightwad instrumental. I'm pretty sure this is my vocals because I named it Vox. Now, I'm going to gesture to things that are happening on my computer now. All of y'all on TikTok, unfortunately, we've left the time that you get to hear anything that's happening on this little speaker, even at a quiet volume. If you'd like to hear the beats, you got to come over play where I'm playing. That's patreon.com/thirdperson with 3 eyes. Recognize mine's the third one. I am the second father's first son. I am the crest beyond the reservoir that gets the water worked up. Bet your bottom dredger I'll emerge under earth done. Rubber ready. Huddle heavy up in the lurch. Perch, heckle, hustle. Pebble, rubble, peppers the shirt. Grubby, muddy, messy. When sudden pressure lurk along, burp a resin bubble. But he's never humble, the tall, dark sheep of the flock, cream of the crop. I bob, bleat to the knot, keeping it hot. I walk all seething and jot, seep in the clock till my dog bark, feet finna pop. Need a new sock like, aw darn, I ballpark cheap, but it's not. Let's pawn all heat from the shop, sweeten the pot. My song's on repeat in your car, keep it in park. Breathe in the bars, don't reach for the aux, that beat's finna drop, and it's 3. Good evening, y'all. We're gonna make some music tonight. We're gonna have a very good time. We're gonna light it up. Feels really good. Got the pink light in the background. Got the black light here. Center myself. Yeah. Make beautiful and meaningful things. Shouts out to Dev Boot Camp. That's where I learned to code back in 2013. Wait, 2014. 2014. Then I got a really nice job. And then that led to another really nice job. And that led to another and another And then a job that's like, the pay is really nice. Say that. Can't complain. All right, so where are we? We're here. Let's talk about it. Let's make some music. If you're on my Patreon right now, I need to be able to see what you're doing in the chat. Please do fire off in the chat. If you're over there, love to see you over here on the screen. So what I'm going to do is actually make this a little bit skinnier. I'm remembering now why my Ableton was a little skinnier. And it's because I wanted to have the leeway to see the chat off to the side of it. Brilliant. But where it shows up in the OBS window, we can still center that for y'all here. You don't need to worry about what I'm seeing. Look, cool interfaces. This is great. Hey, wouldn't it be nice if we had a little bit of music to play? I actually downloaded the SoundCloud app so that hopefully I can have music playing in the background while I reckon with the work that I need to do. This isn't the SoundCloud app. It's just a link to SoundCloud that's in my tray. F it. Let's talk through it. Let's actually have a little studio work session. So what do I do when I need to put a set together? First, I went to my notepad, and I spent about 6 minutes and 48 seconds, and I know this because I uploaded what I did on the notepad. I uploaded like a screenshot of it to the Patreon. And I sat down and I decided these are the songs that I'm going to want to play, and then I made little notes of what I'm going to need to do on the songs. Not because I was going to read the notes as I was making the edits, but because having the thoughts in advance helps me to focus when I actually get into them. So now I can say, oh, Tightwad, 0 Vox except for Ala modes and the Flock to Me harmonies. So I know the Ala modes are right at 17 because I know that I come in right at the verse. So I know that everything I do in the first 16 bars in this Vox grouping can be safely zeroed. We'll just hit 0 on it. It's gone. It's not going to make a sound.
Now that high wall is behind me.
Yep, and that's where the chorus starts, and that's where the Ala modes go. And
I'm Ala mode.
Cool. And then this doesn't need to be there. And this is going to be the entire, yep, at 25. That's verse 2 up to 33. And where is my... No, it's not. This is not. It's because it's just the first part of the second verse. So I have to pay closer attention here. Hang on a second.
Alamo.
Yeah, I know what that's doing.
There sure will.
Yep. Let me drop this out. Yeah, we can drop this out. I should have zeroed the last one.
So flock to me and my 2 friends.
Oh, that works. this thing wants me to take a break, but I'm not going to take a break from TikTok, and you shouldn't take a break from TikTok either, unless it's to go to patreon.com/thirdperson to hear the tasty beat that's resonating through my headphones and the internet right now. It's happening. It's public. You don't even have to pay anything. Just go check it out. Take a peek. That works. Yeah, this is going to work perfect. I think that's done. So we'll hit save on that. That's a performance track for Tightwad. And we will export audio video. So the reason that I'm fast at this, right, is because I used to have to be the one that designed all of the hip hop sets for the rap duo that I was in a decade ago. And part of why I named myself Third Person was because I would do third shifts at the mental hospital with these kids, and in between bed checks, I'm on my MacBook in Audacity. And this show set isn't even a very great show set because it's mostly just going to be track, me talking, track, me talking. That's like a typical hip hop set. But like, I'm very autistic with it normally. So I prefer to have like little movie quotes and beat transitions and create a breathless kind of performance. When an MC is talking in between songs, it's almost an invitation like, hey, if you need to take a piss, now's a good time. I don't want you to have time to piss. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather you could save that. I feel like you've come for an experience. We could piss later, but like this is definitely going to be a piss break type performance because it's my first one back. I'm rusty as shit. I'm giving myself permission to do something imperfectly today, as opposed to waiting for it to feel better. But then I don't get any of the catharsis of being as good as I already am. That's a silly way to go about life. I don't want to do it anymore. Much rather try it this way. Seems more fun for now. All right. So let's see, that's a good perf track for that. And that means all we have to do is now line up HBICIC. This one should be easy because I didn't do a lot of doubling on it. And also because I think I was a better producer by the time I was at this point. Like I kind of trusted the mic that I was using a little more. The plugins that I was using, I think, made a little more sense. What did I do for the vocal chain on Head Brother in Christ in Charge? Vocal Writer stereo from Waves, de-esser stereo from Waves, split EQ from Eventide, another split EQ varnish layer from Eventide, some stock EQ8 from Ableton, CLA2A, compression. Then at one point I thought about using ZQ from Soundtoys, but I turned that off. I did another split EQ instead, and then a CLA76 pass. After that, I had thought about using Little Altar Boy, Decapitator, and Echo Boy at some point in my process, but I had ended up turning those off too. So that was the Head Brother in Christ in Charge vocal chain rundown. And see, if you're on my Patreon, we talk about the gear that I'm using and we talk about how I'm using it because I really like to learn. But because of the years that I was a teacher with a lot of like chip on my shoulder energy and feeling very impostery, frankly, about all of the things that I was tasked to do, it's easier for me to learn when I can feel like I'm teaching in real time too. Brother in Christ, but never spell. Okay, so that's the. Here's my beat. There it is. It's the Machina Freeze. So I don't think I need. I gotta zoom out. That's the first part. If you can't see the whole song, you're really like, you're missing stuff, you know? This track can collapse. That's just getting in the way. What's playing here? Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. You can leave all of those chorus stuff at the end. That's going to be just fine. I think this is verse. Repost on the gram with. Yeah, that can all go. And that's what, 40? So that's going to run back to 25, right? 25 to 40. It's the same as it ran in Tightwad, because if I give myself a 4 after this, anyways, there's like certain math that always happens on songs if you have similar spacing on the songs. I'm interested in starting to rap these now, so I don't want to take too much more time talking. Brother in Christ, but never spelled with a hard R, hairline on. That can go away. Which track did I have? It was this one. And this one. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother. That can go. This can go. This will just be a single double, right? Yeah, slowly start doubling myself as we go. And then head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. That's fine. That's fine. Where's my trailing yup? I don't need the trailing yup. Yup. That's for me to say. those little things, you know, you don't want to like double the things that happen on the track that are interesting because you did them by yourself. Like, you know, because it's a live performance, bigger and louder feels good, but all right, I can already feel my voice dwindling. My nerves cost me like 60% of my vocal tank for a show. All my shit dries up, seizes up. I think this is good as it's going to be for now. What time is it? 9:20? Thanks for sticking around these first 10 minutes. It is Thiiirdsday the 13th. I'm very excited to share some music with you. What I've done is planned a set list, taken various self-produced tracks that I've prepared as tracks themselves, reopened the files, resaved those files as performance versions of themselves so I'd have a new fresh copy to work in without damaging the other copy that was fine for like Spotify or whatever. And then pulling my vocal tracks off of it as needed to achieve the space for me to rap. And then I'm going to rap at you because you're a camera there. There's a camera over here that's mostly, it's like pointing down at my hands. One thing I had thought of doing for this show was to put on like some Smash Ultimate, like where you're betting, not betting, but predicting the outcome of events, like the spectator mode in Smash Ultimate. I thought would be an interesting thing to be playing, just as like a stimuli for people who are like coming through checking out a stream. But I don't know how to do that yet with my current setup without unplugging certain things. Now this here is a very nice Showtime camera angle. If I can adjust it, and maybe this can work. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Potentially. Tricky. Yeah, kinda, sorta. If I stay in my chair and I stay dialed in from right here, yeah, that'll work. Okay. It's like a tinier desk kind of vibe over here. Check out my Patreon, right? Because over on my Patreon is where you can see the live stream of this that's actually happening on my YouTube right now. Now, this is where I usually screw up because I haven't like gone and like obsessively checked my YouTube to see if the live stream is up there actually. Let's do it. Let's make sure. Yeah, live music. It says it's live. And if I look at it now, it's my upside down head. I can hear myself echoing in my ears. It's great. What a delight. Okay, so this needs to change. Let's flip this. So it's like dome vision. We're gonna call this dome vision. How about that? Let's go to our filters on this bottom left corner here on the stream. I think I just manually flipped it, didn't I? I sure did. Well, let's add the effect filter. And scaling aspect ratio? Is that it? No, it is not. All right, let's bail out of that. Let's flip it the way I know how to flip it. That's the way I know how to flip it. All right. We're calling this Dome Vision. Welcome to Dome Vision. Add a text source. Create new. I think Vision should have 2 early eyes and 1 later eye. Dome Vision. And then I need to have the registered trademark emoji. So we're going to say trademark emoji on Google, and then we're going to copy paste that real quick. These are the important things about a live show, by the way. If you really care about the music, this is the shit that really matters. And I'm not even joking, because I want to feel the music, and I want to feel like a fucking rock star, and I want people who are watching the shit to feel like they are witnessing something that is special and cool, because then it makes all of our time feel that much more valuable together. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. We got the dome vision down here. So now you can see like what's happening on the top of Thiird's dome. If you're ever curious about what's happening in this general area, check it out, patreon.com/thirdperson. I do wish that I could get this just a tiny bit more tipped up. But I just don't think it's going to happen without me shimming something underneath. I will use my phone because now the phone's battery is dead AF. That does let me sit a little further back in the chair. That'll be good, better for my breathing. I won't be like obsessively crunching myself into a comma shape as we do what's happening next. So now we've got a stream. It looks good. Do feel free to chime in the chat over on the Patreon stream. I'm probably not going to be looking over here. Nice to see you, fun, comfortable. We're kicking it over on the Patreon. We got a free live stream going on over there. Links in the bio. And right now I'm about to get this set together because I've bounced all this stuff down. So we're going to do a new live set. And we're just going to arrange this chronologically. I think we got like 18 minutes or so of music to do. And I'm going to go into this mode. Got this audio track here. It's got a vocal rider on it, right? Which I'm partially like, I don't think I want to like ride the vocal, but then part of me is like, yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we just like set a really tight range? Well, -6 to +6, sure. Let's just set a default vocal rider preset of smooth ride. I don't know if I like smooth ride though. What if it was like a low, very, very, very soft one? See, it's too much. It's too much to think about. Get out of here. I liked how the beats balanced out when I mastered and bounced them. Get out of here, vocal rider. It's an overthink trap. So it's gone. So then we're going to open up the folder. Got some tracks. And I think I can just bring these in one at a time. HBICICR. Bring that in here. Great. And then we'll just zoom out, bring another track in. I'm going to give it a little gap so I can like see the gap and work with it. Then after another little gap, we'll bring another track in. It's a very naive attempt, right? I don't know what is going to work about this on accident, and I don't know what's really going to break about it on accident in terms of making a dynamic performance. But it's just, you can't design something after years away from it without giving yourself some sort of a feedback mechanism that's real. And that's what I'm going after. So. Did I get everything? Is this today? No. I did miss one. Oh well. I don't even think I need to worry about that. What do I have? Blart, and then well, I'm gonna do the sound check with no opponent because I really wanted to perform that, and I don't actually have it here ready to go. But I don't actually need it. I can just bring it in. It's gonna be okay. So we're gonna take this one and bring it in here. And then, you know what? I'm doing this right. We're so close to having it nice. Let's just get one more in here. Thiiirdsday. The 13th. Let's put a date on it. I had forgotten one. That's okay. We're going to get in here and do it. So if you're just joining either on TikTok or on the Patreon live stream, I'm putting the set together like in real time because I wanted it a certain way. Because I want to like have recordings of these songs that I can go back and listen to like review for my own sake. And so because that's part of my goal, I'm sacrificing punctuality to make that doable. This can all go. I don't need this for now. This is the perf track, and this means that when I play, it's just going to play music. No talking. It's got a little tape hiss on it. Beautiful sounding. Sounds great. Love how it sounds. Happy it's part of the set. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just joining me on TikTok Live, the real show is happening over at patreon.com/thirdperson for free. You can head on over there. I'm putting my set together. Once we get really into it, I'm going to just be rapping for a minute over some beats, and it's going to feel really cathartic and good for me, and I might lose myself in the music the moment. I might own it. I might even never let it go. One thing I am going to let go of is my need to sit here through every step of this bounce down, because that's only at 25% and my water bottle's empty again. I'll be back in a couple. What's up, churches? Alrighty. I'm excited. I might even nail all of these. We'll see. I predict I'm not going to nail all of them because I didn't practice enough to. I'd have to get lucky. So I'm predicting that I don't get that lucky. But I have before. That's what we want. Yeah. It's like foreshadowing. Bring in our opponent performance. Something like. Yeah, sure. I'm excited. Let's do some rapping. Let's just do some friggin' rapping. I didn't even get like walk-on music or anything. This is going to be like one of the least cinematic performances in my entire rap career. But that's okay because the bars are here. Hello, Weed Pro. Nice to see you today. You're just in time for the show. In the classic hip-hopper fashion, the show is starting about 20 minutes late. But unlike the classic hip-hopper fashion, it's not starting like the doors 20 minutes late and then the opener 40 minutes late and then the next opener 45. It's not like doctor appointments. We're just going to get into it. But I need to get into it. Let's get to work. Third person. Brother in Christ, but never spelled with a hard R. Hairline on Skarsgård. I'ma say it with my chest, no armoire. White rap fans overpay me like I'm Carhartt. Mind tricking like Jar Jar. I don't want beef cause I treat it like tartar. That's real rare, so I gotta go raw. False start called if you balk at the all-star. You can Jordan your shrug, I'm more of a Suggs. According to Buzz, I'm shedding blocks like I'm Andy in his dark arc. I don't wanna play with your toy schemes anymore. I need more characters than a Varchar. I'm in your base with your data, dude. Macking on your data, real graphic with your data like a bar chart. What's a Marklar to a Marklar? Can't take the barnyard out the aardvark. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. One more for the front porches. Put them up, do what a gun forces. Bloodborne shit, arcane 100. The bars came to 100, I brung 100 torch in. Lit off of the flooding of endorphins. Vials giving me life like motherfucking Morbius. Sucked into an expensive marriage, seeking diamonds in the rough, but they went to Jared, that's unimportant. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 2022 Tiger Toe, I'll enlighten folks. Brothers in Christ, I know the slights of pros that try to hide your goals, but don't right the wrongs. Let a kettle call a spade a spade. Subway done paved a way to say it for white people. Repost on the gram with vigor. Don't hate, you made your own sandwich, brother in Christ. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Head brother in Christ in charge, brother in Christ, please. I'm the head brother in Christ in charge. Yup. I'm third person. I'm gonna put on a beat. Because I need to, like, get my breath back. Because I'm 37 years old. And I'll even let y'all hear this. Just a little bit. There you go. Just a taste. Welcome, welcome. It is a party now, isn't it? What a good time to be here. I am third person. So remarkable to be here on a Thursday evening that feels like a Friday night. I like being in the Blazer again, doing bars, you know? Like, more often than not, I walk in the spot with astonishing swagger. I'm wrapped in a garment establishing a popular fashion for cats with a father that's blacker, but the mama don't match him. I only rock them because mulattoes look awesome in jackets. It's a flawless advantage. These rappers dress for the job that they have, and I dress for the job that I want, so I smash them. I am not you. I am not from this planet. This is my costume. I'm like Clark in his glasses. It's Metropolis status. The Cal elements of hip-hop. I'm in the thrift shop, not for the mackle, but more for the racks that hold what shoppers at Rogers abandoned. If I find what I'm after, I clop and I vanish. Understand how uncharted this land is? I'm uncharted the standard. These baby artists try to rock in a smock with some Pampers. Lazy toddlers and color matching animal palettes should be slaughtered for ransom. Oh my God, but I'm handsome. My God, but I'm handsome. Good God. Come on. All right. This beat's called Distracto. It's good to keep me distracted in between things. Hold up, though. We need to dial it back. We need to dial it back just a bit. So I'm gonna run a different sketch to just. Yeah, I'm recording this. This is on my Patreon right now. If you go over to patreon.com, third person, this is on YouTube. It's gonna be on public tonight because it's like free for tonight. But I'll probably put it back on unlisted later on at some point. But like maybe later, maybe never. Who knows? This is like a good chill, get me back in my business kind of beat. I really don't. Hang on a second. It's a nitpick. It's a nitpick. But like, I didn't buy myself this shirt. I'll be back. That's better. Turn this fucker inside out. I can still see it. I gotta turn it around. Hold up. I'm gonna do this like a Mushroom Kingdom. Like when you're a child, you're like, oh gosh, my God, I'm in a blanket. There we go. That was just a red shirt. It's not a red shirt. I can't even say the name. Fuck that. They gotta pay me a lot of money to keep wearing their gear for free. No way. I never choose to buy myself a billboard to wear. Personal thing. But brother in Christ. Anyways, yeah, that is Have Brother in Christ in Charge, which you just heard me rap. If you want to, you could pick it up on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. You could also download all of the versions that I made of it ever just by signing up for my Patreon for $3 a month, because they get the back catalog of everything. Cool. So I suppose we should just dive back into the show, right? Got another song for you here. I'm pretty happy about this one. I was excited because I wrote this beat, which if you want to hear it, because I don't want to double up the beat and mess up the Patreon stream, you're going to have to go over and check it out. Patreon.com/thirdperson. It's a free public stream. Go ahead and check it out. Anyways, thank you. Hey, Francis, nice to see you. I see you in the chat now. Got Dome Vision. It's Dome Vision in the Home Vision. But yeah, let's get ahead with Tightwad. This is a song I wrote because I was finding it really hard to focus on work, and I was finding it really overwhelming to try to get better at focusing. So instead, I was spending my time ruminating over how unfair it was to expect people to like push themselves so hard through a pandemic, no matter like how easy or comfortable the work ostensibly was. And I just felt this constant urge to distract myself in my work so that I would be less productive, as like some form of rebellion against it, like an inner child throwing shit around, making it impossible for the dad to get stuff done or whatever. And it's like, then I realized I was kind of embodying the energy of like both James Caan and Will Ferrell in the movie Elf. So that's kind of like where a lot of this imagery came from. But then I brought in some other movies too. Let's see if I can wrap it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Tightwad. Third person. I'm ice cream on your pie chart, spaghetti in your suit pocket, Buddy the Elf, baby, I'm high arts. Follow me where the lights aren't, this mine's dark, digging with diamond heart, flick a flint till I find a spark. My Visine has a night job, my iPod is a crime scene, my rhyme scheme is a tightwad. I write things to define thoughts, the sly talk is my high beam, shine gleams off the bright arcs, align stars, combine memes, spaghetti on your mom's sweater, Lady the Tramp, I think she likes me, collide teeth till the bite barks, I keep the canine sharp for prime fine dining on hind parts. If mic dropping's a pipe dream, my life seems to be quite odd with time lost to that Spike Lee. I might not do the right thing, my sight seeking defies marks, I spy blocking and climb free, now that high wall is behind me. I'm scrape the ice, carving my pie piece, bank a tight wad with the rhyme scheme, take a night off for the Visine. I said I'm going Alamo. I'm Pop-Tarts in your briefcase. Travolta smoking apples, strolling back to the table, happy to see shake. I get it twisted in plain view. Bowling on any given Sunday, rolling a pin, clearing a lane through. That revelation was threefold. Zorro with the blade, so when I aim for the basement, I'll bring my sheep home. Will there be buds to be cured still? There sure will. It's sheer will how I shear wool and keep clones. I'm trichomes on your loop lens, resonating your soft clipper, siphoning gas out of a few stems. So flock to me and my two friends. The medicine is musical, the music is medicine till the groove ends. I move pens with these 1-2s, true heads on the front stoops, and it's about to get magical when they sing back. They say I'm flying, I slay, buddy, believe that. Third person. Yeah. That revelation was threefold. Tried to say.
My Visine has a night job, my iPod is a crime scene, my rhyme scheme is a tightwad.
I move pens with these 1-2s, infuse bread with the edible spread for the true heads on the front stoops, and it's about to get magical when they sing back. Yeah. They say I'm flying, I slay, buddy, believe that. This is where the beat just kind of vibes for 2 minutes, you know? I got 2 kinds of sunglasses in here. That seems excessive. But is it excessive enough? Nope. We fire posting. These are my favorites. I like these the best, but they're polarized, so I can't really see anything on the screen. But when I'm performing, I don't need to. Being a little warm is no excuse to be informal at work. This is home, after all. Home, office, music, entertainment. Collapse all minutes into productivity always. Everywhere you are, there is something to do. We are always working. This next song is about the cop in your head. It's in there. It was put in there by somebody else. Maybe it was a teacher or a pastor or a parent or a combination of all of the forces that your teachers and pastors and parents had to make shortcuts through. And all the times that they have to tell you, like, because I said so. And then you're waiting for the day that you can just say so. And then that say so voice becomes sort of the imperator of your will. You start to see nail-shaped problems where there aren't nail-shaped problems, you know? You start looking for a way to be a cop about things, and you got to look for a way to not be a cop about things. So the first verse of this is the cop, and then we have a response. We're going to get right into it. Here we go. Cordon bleu. Cordon bleu. Cordon bleu. I think I want that cordon bleu. Cordon bleu. I could go for the cordon bleu. Exorbitant with it, assured to absorb any form you should forfeit and finish. Recipe before the beginning, mentally abort any mission you purport to be winning. I am more than a menace, I'm sort of a dentist. Treatment should run its course in a minute, Cause I can see my name in your mouth, I'll be taking it out. You be sore when I get it. Got your molars all dented, over your head, little solars all spinning. You see stars, I'm informing the tenants. This is my verse, y'all just orbiting in it, in these bars. I really hate to shorten your visit, but I think you've had more than the limit. Now breathe hard, enforce inner pivot. Put a little bleu in the pork and the chicken, and recharge. Cordon bleu. I think I want that cordon bleu. Enforce inner pivot. Put a little bleu in the pork and the chicken, and recharge. Cordon bleu. I could go for the cordon bleu. Beep the orbit and flip it. Put a little bleu in the pork and the chicken and pivot. Ignoring the conventions of a normative wisdom. Horrible decorum, a deplorable decision. Now I'm pissing on your porcelain image. I'ma show my black ass while I shine, make sure that it glistens. Look at how orca the shit is. It's the dorsal that did it. Let me sport how I fit it. 2187 till the chorus is a given. Guess I'm more than a dentist. I am sort of an assortment of clinics. Drawer full of spinach and it's sticky. Oil to the fiddle and I've any bitty bitchy. Yada yada yada. Some lore isn't written in the wiki of your city. Learn more of the history. Try to find a first-hand source from a lynching. Kettle Clan boys hold the torch, we the kindling. Type of motherfuckers blame a sword for incisions while the victim bleeds out on the floor in the kitchen. And of course they were skittish, forceful of chickens. The pork's just within them, we're the source of the spending. They get exorbitant with it. The sorting isn't gonna happen on your television. It's a snowpiercer rolling on forward. If you're sitting in a quiet car trying to just snort, you're a minion. Lapping off a patent leather dream while they cord on you. I think I want that cordon bleu. Cordon bleu, bleu. I could really go for that cordon bleu. Beep the orbit and flip it. Put a little bleu in the pork and the chicken and recharge. Bleu, bleu. I could cordon bleu, bleu. I could really go for that cordon bleu, bleu. Flip it. Put a little bleu in the pork and the chicken. Recharge. Bleu, bleu. That's the pork and the chicken in your heart. Better get a pitchfork for the stick and say bleu, bleu. That's the pork and the chicken in your amygdala. Pass the pitchfork when you're finished. Bleu, bleu. That's the pork and the chicken in your heart. Better get a pitchfork for the stick and say bleu, bleu. That's the pork and the chicken in your amygdala. Pass the pitchfork when you're finished. Cordon bleu. I could go for the cordon bleu. Cordon bleu. I think I want that cordon bleu. Exorbitant with it. Third person. All right. Got a few more songs for you in the set. If you're watching this on TikTok, you should also be watching it on Patreon. Because Patreon has dome vision. What is dome vision? I got a camera up here looking at my bald, sweaty dome. First off, as the verse starts, this is one hot song. You know, I've not gone, hold up. This is the best part. I'm my own DJ. Let's run that back. I missed the energy. This next song is called Blart. It's about an end to police. It doesn't have to be a violent one. But one way or another. First off, as the verse starts, this is one hot song. I have not gone pop. Haven't budged from the spot where the words are. I'm still sitting right here. Y'all got lost. Some of y'all lean in like you heard wrong. Some of y'all lean in, about to nod off. Some of y'all lean in like a girl boss. I'm about to lean in like a mall cop. The segue to the food court. That's where I do work. My shirt's getting too short. I hear Popeye's cooking up a new sport. That's fake news. I just said it for the views, dork. Trails mix when I move tracks. Brought a few snacks, juice packs, and the groove back. High five when I say anything. Point blank, true facts. Rainmaker, Cusack. Someday there'll be no way that they can take what we're missing, one way or another, and we are not gonna run away. No, we won't make the great escape from our mission. Take care of each other. I know we can hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, until they let it go. They're gonna let it go. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't miss the show. Yo, let me grind side chains till I break some noise out. I do a punch dance in my quiet place. If life's pain, I'ma scrape the joy out. I'm stunting on y'all via cyberspace. Hot rod saving funds up, trying to act cool. Mustache glue for the bus jump. Jelly belly sent a hater running out the bathroom like, yo, that's nuts, that's what's up. Beans, cool beans. We could believe extremely cool dreams. We could agree to seek some new means to reach a true peace where we improve things. And we don't need no 9-9. School to the prison don't need no pipeline. Healthy communities redefine crime. Let's move with the rhythm and reach that high vibe. Let's ride. Someday there'll be no way that they can take what we're missing, one way or another, and we are not gonna run away. No, we won't make the great escape from our mission. Take care of each other. I know we can hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I believe this is true. They talk silly stuff. Oh, you can have this when you pry it from my... Okay. Make cops into mall cops. How many cops? All cops. Take cops off the front page. Take away the guns. Make cops stop the gunplay. Tear down precincts. Put up playgrounds. Break down batons and make drumsticks. Piece pylons into potted plants. Get the whips out the streets because we want to dance. And we've been drinking green tea all day, trying to stay alive till the laws change. And when the law spawns hate, that law's fake. People law break till the law breaks. That's not a threat, that's history. A flat circular journey. Take juice packs. Labor power raise an empire up can raise the empire out. Rainmaker, loop back. Someday there'll be no way that they can take what we're missing, one way or another, and we are not gonna run away. No, we won't make the great escape from our mission. Take care of each other. I know we can hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, until they let it go. They're gonna let it go. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And someday, kids won't know what it means to fit the description, one way or another, and we are not gonna run away. No, we won't make the great escape from our mission. Take care of each other. I know we can hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, until they let it go. They're gonna let it go. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't miss the show. It's gonna escalate, and it's gonna escalate, and it's gonna escalate, and it's gonna escalate, and it's gonna escalate. But it doesn't have to do that, right? We don't have to consent to that. Cops don't want to go into work in these kind of conditions. They don't have to. They can stop. They can find their home again in the community. It's only the job that's making them a bastard, for the most part. We have a way to go forward from here. That's what I'm trying to say. This song is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, so I try to talk for the whole part of it. All right. Third person. That was a pretty good performance. So let's do a little, hang on. Let's put a beat on. Let's retro how things have gone so far. Why not? There's more time. I got another song on the playlist. Let's see in here. Let's throw on, yeah, Good and Well, sure. This is a fun one to listen to. I'll pop this on for y'all.
Well then.
So, how has it gone so far? We started late. We can improve on that. What's the solution for when you start a show late? You work it backwards. I started the show late because at the time for the show to start, I didn't have the set list together all the way. I didn't have the files together.
Well then.
If I was relying on getting my stuff to another DJ, I would have respected that DJ's time a lot better than I respected my own before the show. So that's something to watch out for. Future performances, I should probably make sure that I have my set list done
Well then.
a day in advance. I want to also make sure I have time to practice this kind of pacing so it doesn't feel so seat of the pants. So I feel a little bit more in control during it, and when I can catch the moment that I'm probably ready to move on to the next thing, I can probably anticipate it better than just having to like be aware of it in the moment, which I've noticed has like cut into my ability to remember all my lyrics. But I think I've remembered about 98.5% of the lyrics. I've gotten them out perfectly, so that's okay. Overall, I think today has been pretty good. I got less work done than I wanted to, but there was an emotionally difficult work meeting that a lot of the team was griping about. So, it wasn't the worst day of the world to be a little bit slower than normal. But I do have my work written out for me on this post-it note here now. You can hear me go, right? Like even in this moment, we're in the middle of the show, and the next song that's going to play is literally about what I'm doing right now, which is I could just be taking some breaths, and we could be listening to a beat together. But I'm talking, and I'm talking to kind of make excuses for things that nobody else has asked me to miss or not miss, you know? But I feel like I've missed things. And maybe I feel like if I don't say them out loud, I'm going to keep missing them. You know, it's not so much that I need to let you know that I know what I'm missing. That's like the Bo Burnham flavor of it, but I'm genuinely interested in missing less. But also, like, sometimes I just start talking, and then we're not like, what's up, Two-Eyed Boy? Yeah, and then we're not singing. Everything I want to say about my process is in this next song. So instead of just talking about why I was talking, let's rap about why I was talking just now. This song's called No Opponent. It's not on Spotify or Apple yet, but it is on my Bandcamp. Oh, but I can't hear it. I think I know why. I think it's because I was over in, since I was over in SoundCloud, I lost my Ableton for a second, but now I think it's okay. Look how much better I am at this now. More resilient than ever. Third person. I must just, This is I'm weak and helpless, full of flaws. I'm weak and helpless, full of flaws, inconsistent. I need to redevelop all of existence so I can free myself. I need to flee myself. I need some fleeting self-awareness of the me that I'm seeing when I can see myself. I beat myself into submission over tiny mistakes. I fix them all with half the time that it takes. The other half could be for sleep. I shouldn't even dwell. I also beat myself into submission over how I beat myself into submission. Witness the precision of a pugilist with no opponent. Boxing myself into a corner, throwing hooks but never towels. I've been about to collapse for a minute now. I need a way to quit this round. I guess I must just trust and not rush. My OBS cut out on me. Oh, y'all heard that this time. Yeah, let's leave this on. It's part of it now. Shine up, brush dust, and knock rust. I can shine up, brush dust, and knock rust. Yeah. And the OBS reconnected. It's like 3 wins in 1. Look, I wouldn't say that I'm exactly a perfectionist, but if I don't lay it like a master, then the session is fucked. I'm going gray over the gap between what's pending and done. I try to play it off as passion, but the stress of it sucks. The vessel I clutch is half empty and half Henny. I can't remember having such a bad memory. I got the work backwards. I'm 6 beers deep, saying I should quit here and sleep, turning my first draft in. Observe madness as I wake up again. Take up the pen, hoping I could change what I've been. But first I gotta get the juices flowing, maybe with gin. I'm in the room alone and making it spin. A loop I hate to be in. Self-sabotage to self-loathing. Witness the rhythm of a fighter deciding to be his own opponent. My flow is stick and move, shit to prove. What if I flip the fugue over to a different groove? What if I must just trust and not rush? It's getting a little messy in here. Shine up, brush dust, and knock rust. I must just trust and not rush. I must just trust and not rush. I must just trust and not rush, 'cause self-empathy quells entropy. Heartfelt energy helps memory, and I can let it be less than everything, and I can set it free if it stresses me, and I can take my time, decide what's mine to say and say what's mine. And as I make it, I can make mistakes, yes, and if I'm breaking, I can take a break, yes, and if I start to speed beyond that, then I can bring it on back, because I don't need the combat. All I really need are calm moments to see myself as I see myself and see that we are not opponents. I move the work forward. I polish each rhyme until they got the quality shine. And that's a verse for you. I made it because I'm meant to be of help. And if nobody's listening, I did it just to help myself, because I must just trust and not rush. 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 I can shine up, brush dust, and not rust. Let me shine up, brush dust, and not rust. Watch me shine up, brush dust, and not rust as I shine up, brush dust, and not rust. Cause I must just trust and not rush. Yeah. I used to be a problem for rappers in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because when you put me on the set to open for you, I'd take a lot of people's attention that you wanted for yourself. And if you didn't put me on the set and they came to your show, the only conversation people would want to have with me is why I wasn't on stage. And I let that go to my head, and it fucked up my process a little bit. That's a song about trying to get the process back. There's so many better rappers than me. I just had to travel a little bit and like listen a little bit harder to things. Get out of that like 17-year-old music fan, perfect critic. Anyway, that's all the songs that I had for you tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. And you know, this is normally where there'd be a lot of applause and people would be like, encore, encore. And the band's walking off the stage and it's a live set, you know, and people are like, oh, there's what's happening at the merch table? Are the lights on the house fully up? What's happening? Is there going to be an encore? I don't really know what to do with time like this, you know? It's a very, what do they call it, liminal? I hate this, though, that every time I click on my quote-unquote SoundCloud app, it's not the SoundCloud app, it's just a browser. That makes me upset. If I move this down here, is this no, it's not the SoundCloud app either. I really thought I had a desktop app. Anyways, here's an encore. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on as I captain the comms in an act of aplomb. Crash 'em, passengers all are just captive and all. I'm jacking the party chat and this aux in my hand is the bomb. Steel beam surrealist, teal guillotine idealist in Fortnite. I seal teams in a battle bus. I pack a stand up in it too. This tea is cold. Why?
Run.
Abad pod. Abad pod. Nightmare rotation. Muhammad Atta. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. Nightmare rotation. Muhammad Atta. We packing up Abad pod. I took off writing a rap song without really caring how it would land. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. Let's roll, let's roll. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. Why? Norm McDonald, blood and bone. He's walking around and his brother's gone, and he is hoping to find him. He'd love him at home. It turns out he was in Canada at the time. You see, a good punchline doesn't have to rhyme. Start a joke with the goal and the path arrives. Norm killed it till the end with his crafty lines. Then he died too soon just to match these vibes. Burn 2 for the 9/11. We burning 2 for the 9/11. Wait, we burning 3 for the 9/11. We burning 3 on purpose for the 9/11. Smoking that WTHC7. Abad pod.
Mission accomplished.
Abad pod. Nightmare rotation. Muhammad Atta. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. Nightmare rotation. Muhammad Atta. Yeah, we smoking on Abad pod. The flight path is a J. My lungs are a black box. I've been all out of chill from 93 till. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. Let's roll, let's roll. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on roll. Let's roll, let's roll. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on roll. Let's roll, let's roll. Every single smoking light in the cabin is on. 3. All right. That was fun. I feel good about that. I think that worked out pretty good. TikTok, if you wanted to see what all that sounds like with all the beats, not just the ending stuff. So I forgot to turn the speaker back off. It's a lot to manage, lots to remember. I'm proud of this setup, and I see things that are worth improving. But rather than turn tonight into like one of those get over energized, get over into the project, I'm gonna let it be what it is. I've got this wonderful Merlot that was barrel aged, and I thought it was a fifth of Makers when I got the bottle for my birthday. It's like this wonderful square, thick. It's like it's like pirate style. It's like a way to sip wine pirate style. So I've gone through about half of that bottle, and to celebrate my quote unquote return to a live performance mindset of trying hard at it and doing my best, and then thinking about how I can do better at it later. Because like like I said, I used to kind of track myself based on whether people at a show would want me to be on stage more than the people that were on stage. It's a terrible way to gauge if you're doing your best work, because it's not based on a conversation that you're having with yourself. You're actually kind of looking anywhere but yourself to nitpick, and you're kind of confirmation biasing your way through conversations to avoid reckoning with the idea that you might be short of potential because of your metagame and not because of anything in your technical skill set. So yeah. Like the thing I noticed was I couldn't play all the shows anyway because, you know, you gotta work, you gotta make money and stuff, and I didn't have enough ever to do the things. And I didn't have enough time at home either, so my partner was upset because I wasn't there enough. Because I'd be doing shows and I'd be working full time. And so ever since like maybe 2011, 2012, we had a real heart to heart about art stuff and like what it means. And I was like, yeah, I can't just like play act like I'm a rapper in my community. I need to like be somebody other than that first. And then I can also do the rapping. And I do think that the balance that I found is much nicer now. I want to like sketch a new beat though before I head out, because I felt good about that. And also, yeah, I love the WTHC7 line too. And let's talk about it. I'm gonna put up both of the stream chats. I'm gonna move the stream chat here over close to the TikTok live. Makes more sense for the stream chat to be close to where TikTok live is because my eyes can go here and scan for new chats. I'm just leveling up my skills as we go. But I'm gonna make a new beat and I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing while I make the new beat. So hang on. Gotta get ready to talk about it. Okay. Got this fan going because I'm warm. I'm gonna turn it down so we can hear. Thank you very much. It's fun. There was some stuff on there that I did and some stuff I didn't do. I'm excited to keep doing stuff. Turning this speaker back on so we can all kind of hear. There's definitely something there. I think if I hit replay, we'll have some. Yeah. Cool. Fun. I'm gonna put this here. Hopefully the. Oh, you know what? That air sound is probably really loud in this mic. Sorry, Patreon. I'm really hearing this for the first time in my own head too. So I'm gonna turn this down 10 decibels. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take it back where it was. I'm gonna turn the fan down. And if I have a problem with how warm I am, I'm just gonna drink water about it. It's fine. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about how we make a beat. And as part of the live stream here, you can also still, even though I appear to be a taco, if you're worried like about, oh no, does Third still have a bald human head? Just a reminder that if you go over to Third Person at Patreon, so that's patreon.com/thirdperson with 3 eyes, just like how the Bandcamp link is written about back here, then you're going to see that there's dome vision on the free stream. So everybody watching from home on the internet can see the dome vision and they can see just what's going on. Hey, is Third growing any hair up there? Nope. No. It's over for me there. I'll tell you what though. I've heard about these people with their, doing the hormone treatments for the gender changing, right? And that's cool. And I also hear that there's the hair growth side effects. And then I also heard, because it's been a topic of discussion so much because the fucking fascists are trying to genocide everybody, so everybody has to like kind of speak up and defend themselves a lot, is that there's like tons of people who like essentially get gender affirmation surgery as men to like put hair back, because it's like they don't feel as masculine without their hair. They don't feel as much of a man if they don't have the hair on their head. And I can kind of identify, because when I started losing my hair, I had dreadlocks, and like I really liked them and I really identified with them as a part of like they are who I am, and like I thought that they were a big part of why I was appealing as a person. And it's hard to get away from that. Like it's hard to realize that you're more than your hair if you've let your hair become one of your aspects of your personality, I guess. But yeah, like I guess in society we do also make a full head of hair an aspect of a personality too, right? So I remember reading studies about height and hair, and how like if you grow an extra 3 inches and have a full head of hair as a guy, you're gonna make an extra like 500K over the course of your life, something like that. Anyways, this is a beat that I was making when I had a puppy in my lap, and I wasn't particularly fond of that. So what we're gonna do, because now we're getting back into beat making mode. Oh man, as much as I like Dome Vision, maybe we actually got to graduate past Dome Vision and get back to where we were with it. I'm just moving speakers around right now. My watch just rolling around. I didn't want to have my watch on my wrist. It's a very neuroatypical thing to do, to take your watch off in the middle of a live performance, but to leave your bracelet on that you made for yourself out of a pipe cleaner. Because I found this. This is a little emblem that I found on the ground, and it says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." I just thought that was very interesting, because it's sort of a graven image about how you shouldn't make one. And I like that. It's like an anti-bracelet. I wear it like a charm, and I feel like it balances. It's like a Scranton reality anchor from the SCP mythology. Keeps me where I'm at. And where I'm at is realizing that as fun as the Dome Vision is, right? We have to say goodbye to the Dome Vision briefly. We're going to turn off the text box of the Dome Vision. Yeah, Talisman of Hypocrisy is a great name for it. We're going to turn this back upside down. This camera's coming back down toward the hands. Yep. Perfect. Super dope, super dope, super fucking dope. Oh, and you can even see the corner of the TikTok live happening up here. And you can even sort of see people's usernames a little tiny bit. Tiny bit over there. That's really fun. Okay, cool. Somebody says Audio Technica headphones are better. I think I found the Audio Technica employee. I hope that you're on the clock right now, Audio Technica employee. I'm not paid by any brands. If any brand wants to pay me to say that their headphones are better, we're gonna have to talk, and I'm gonna have to figure out why they're better. I used to do sales. I can figure out how to sell your things ethically if you'd like me to do it, but it's gonna cost you like, what is it, $100 per 1,000 followers or something like that, or $10 per 1,000 followers? I think it's $10 per 1,000 followers, something like that. I don't really care about that. This is what I care about. When I push buttons, make notes. Makes me very happy. Just this. I can just do this for an hour. But let's make a beat out of it, yeah? I've fucked around enough. There's been enough fuckeries. Enough of the fuckeries. Let's make a beat. Alright. Somebody say in the chat a word about a vibe or something like that. In either chat. It's all going to be okay. I'm in instruments right now, but I'm going to find a group of like instruments based on a given vibe. Oh, Black Metal Dad? What's up, Black Metal Dad? I think you're going to be the answer to my question just now, which is like, where am I going to get my sound from? So I'm going to associate black metal with this kid I have called, yeah, Stygian, Threatening Vibes. Sounds good. Yeah, Threatening. Let's do it. Let's do something that's got like threatening vibes. So let's go to, This kit's called Crate Cuts. I'm gonna find a kit first. Let's find some drums that I like. Make a beat out of them. Turn them into something. I like the reverb on those. That's pretty dope. I'm starring this kit. I like the kit a lot. I'm just not going to use it right now. This might be too organic for the vibe that I'm thinking about. I want something a little messier and more distorted. Ooh, do I have it? I don't think I actually... Maybe I do. Yeah, let's get into this trap stuff. Oh, I like that. Cool. We'll keep those drums. Let's get another group in here. Let's get some instruments that sound fun, and then we'll hear how they all sound together. Sometimes I put one group together, and then it's playing so repetitively as I like look for another instrument, and it takes me out of it. I have a lot of great instruments, and some of these from Korg Gadget, like these synthesizers. It's like a synthesizer of a synthesizer. The digital version of an analog version of a thing, which is great. But I'm going to use, I like the Marseille. Wait, threatening? Threatening means we need some Miami bass in here, because it's got some of that. Yeah, okay. I think the most fun thing, like, after you've actually started buying gear and plugins and stuff, is when you have enough time to actually use them. Because, like, it's a whole other different time and skill set to actually use the things that you get. And then when you're using them, you develop, like, that nice vocabulary for them. And I think that's the hazard about, like, continuing to look for things to buy after you've bought a few things that actually work for you. Because you can accidentally develop a skill of being a good buyer and forget to, like, learn the shit that you bought. Do I want... yeah, this would be cool. We could get kind of John Carpenter-y with it, like Halloween-ish. Because there's this Berlin, what's this, Indie Leads. Neat. Might keep it, might not. What's this? That's a little more my speed if we're thinking threatening, if we're trying to get Stygian, you know what I mean? It's a little like, it's a little, it might get a little dirty. We might mess around with other versions of that, but for now I think it's okay. Let's save what we've got so far. The main thing I would tell any like novice producer is that when you're making a beat, you're basically playing Skyrim. So, like, every item you pick up, anything that's useful to you at any moment, why not save it? Why not? Cost you 5 seconds. I'm going to call this is a threat. And let's find something else that's fun. This time I'm going to find a group. So these groups, basically, I use Machina, and Machina has all of these, like, kits that you can buy. Or you can like set them up yourself, but like you have these 16 pads, and then in the 16 pad group you can like preload all of the kick, snare, hi-hat, tom stuff that you need. So as an example, I'm going to go into this DJ Khalil, who's this really kind of poppy West Coast producer, and I'm going to bring in his... Wait, hold up. Somebody said Stygian, right? I knew it. Nothing better than the LA Brea kit. That's literally Stygian. That's a tar pit. So now we have another kit of kicks and snares we could use. We've also got some vocal samples up here. That's nice. What if we pitch this down? That's kind of creepy. Let's shorten it drastically so it cuts itself off really quick. Even shorter, like half that. Maybe not even to there. Now it's like clipping at the end. Yeah, that little dicey noise is really fun in there. little click at the end of this I don't like. So I'm trying to find like the exact endpoint. Did it do 808 for a second? I think the endpoint was 8008, and that's like a number steeped in wisdom and power. So I'm gonna see if I can. Now I'm playing the scrolling mouse game of trying to like end my scroll at the pixel, but it's gonna scroll one more pixel. I keep getting 7860 instead of 808. I guess I'll just write the number in like somebody who uses a computer to get work done in my day job. Maybe not. That last chord I want. It's like sun-drenched if you want it to be, but then if you detune it, it might sound a little freaky. See, now I'm making beats for Earl Sweatshirt and shit. I don't go outside without my poetry. Hear me on the track, and then you know it's a real. I don't know how to rap like Earl Sweatshirt anymore. He's so far beyond me. I can't get in front of and behind the beat at the same time like he can. I haven't been studying like he has. I'm not even gonna try to do Earl Sweatshirt. People always ask me to do Earl Sweatshirt. He's in the same category of like Black Thought to me. I don't try to. I'll wait until they die. I'll wait until they die before I try. This can shorten if we use it more. I think the biggest tip that I have for anybody who's trying to actually do shit with beats is like shorten your samples. Shorten them all up. There's only a little bit that you need. Yeah, I wouldn't say I missed him. We played some dodgeball and I was frighteningly accurate. This looks vaguely like a small animal's face. There we go. There we go. Okay, sorry about messing with the mic. But it is kind of it's like a little soothe. I drank all this water so fast. All right, that's 4 things. That's enough. Let's make a beat. Let's find a groove. Let's do some stuff. I want to start here. What's our tempo going to be? I don't know what I want the tempo to be. Can I tap it in? I think I can tap it in. It's about 87. 86, sure. If I double click, yeah, there we go. Sure, 85 is fine. Does that change the tempo of the saw? It does. Let's figure out why. In this kit, the saw is going to wobble at a certain speed. The rate is 1/6 of a beat right now. So it's like tripleted, but if we made it like 16th. See, if it's a 16th, now it sounded more Carpenter, 80s, Stranger Things, whatever you want to call it, that pulse. So what do we have here? If we go to 1/4, or 1/8, yeah. So where do we want to go? Where do we want to go melodically? No. I don't know. Maybe we'll just try playing something and then we can adjust it after we play something. It's like atonal as fuck, but whatever. You can mess with it. Go into keyboard mode on here. Move some notes around. Let's run it back and just play it through. So quantize this so it's all uniform. Where is that? It is a B flat. I thought it was a B flat. I think that's where I want it. Let's run this back. Maybe we'll cut here and we'll do something with ear candy, and maybe we'll decomplicate the first part. It gives it a major tonality at the start. Maybe we'll go back here. Run this back. I'm rethinking it. We're going to keep it, but I'm also going to come over here and start with another instrument and just compare. We're going to A-B test. Down here, all instruments. Give me that Miami again. Give me Screamer. What is Screamer? Yeah, Faxit. I've messed with Faxit before. Too quick on the repeat. Let's go back to that bubble saw. That was at 1/6, so we bring the rate back to 1/8 again. Yeah, I like that better. What an asshole! Alright, let's run it back. Oh, I didn't even hit a note. What happened? Did I not even hit a note? Okay, let's try this again. Do I not have it? Oh, I hit the wrong instrument. Yeah, that's more threatening. That's a little more, it's like a more traditional Halloween threat, but that's fine. Trick or treat is threatening enough. Whatever. I can move it around. Something like that. It's a little more movement-y. I get nervous and I hit a lot of notes sometimes. But we can... Leave those in the dust. That's fine. All right, can we drum? Can any drums happen here, maybe? Extend that so it, oops. Probably quantize all these too. Why not? Why not quantize them? My reasoning for quantizing these is that the chords are completely timed to the tempo. And so it's, sometimes you get out of phase in really uncomfortable ways when they start talking. kind of like where it cuts there, but I might not. I might actually like it cutting there more. But we'll see. Let's find a drum set. That's kind of cool. Let's just start with that. That's kind of nasty. All right, let's run it back. It's too loud. This is a good idea. I just played them all a little late. Just free up the grid. It's pretty dope, right? Like, it's a skeleton, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna stay up too late. It's only 10:31 where I'm at. I gotta work in the morning, but it's a Friday and it's in the middle of the sprint. I do have to have that celebration wine though. That's gonna happen. Let's get this lead on here. What if I found the melody on the pads? Because you can do that with these too. I can go shift, pad mode, and then I have... That's the money note, if I want it. The nice thing about having pads is that only certain notes are allowed, right? And then you remember the shapes. Nah, whatever. Shift undo, right? Yeah. Something like that. I don't know, like a... Not that note. I'll keep hitting that one. Let's find my notes again. Maybe. Let's try that again. Something similar. Maybe. Maybe. Something in there. That's just so much. It's sound and fury, but we're still missing the significance. Let's go to the drums and see if we can find more there. Let's duplicate this pattern and intensify it. First three hits. Where'd it go? I lost him. Oh well. There they go. This one doesn't need to be here. This one's too loud. They showed up a touch late, and I'd much rather have them be even a little early. Those don't actually, unless we're going to stagger them. To here, maybe? Yeah, this will work. What we're going to do here is we're going to take perk incident. We're going to go in here. We're going to put it on choke group. 1, 2, receive the choke. And then this one here, we're going to put it on choke group 1 to send the choke. And I think we're going to stifle it as it plays. I think I have to be on receive, maybe. Oops, they didn't need to move there. Unmove it. Move it. No, undo it. Control Z just isn't working. Maybe that's part of what's happening too. But I do think I'm just having some user error here on what I'm missing. C3. Link. Oh yeah, maybe we'll link. I don't know. I don't know which this is. Let's try it this way with the links, and then we'll do receives. Receives. You better receive the choke. No. That's what the link is doing. It's like making one play when the other one plays, I think. I think that's how it's working. So we'll just drop this one. Sounds like unsheathing a weapon almost. Let's move over to this kit. I want to chew this vocal sample up a lot with other stuff. We're going to mishby this vocal. It's going to turn it into something truly horrifying. What are we going to give it? We're going to turn down its self-care. Yeah. Turn this delta down so the note's always the same. Let's turn the glitch on. I'm gonna have to adjust timing, I think, after I play some of these things in, but we'll see. That's a cool sound. I think. Double up. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little dirty. It's a little what's happening in there? All right, what else is happening? Let that sit. Just turn it down a little bit in the mix. Let's reverse you. Adjust that backwards. Thanks. Kinda. Yeah, it's a real punchy one. The loop is randomized too, because that vocal like randomizes the candy. Let's cut this more abruptly. Start it a touch later. And adjust the attack on it. I think this will work. Let's see how this works. Timing's there. I want a slower attack. What's the value? A second. Give me a half a second of attack. That started a little late there, so we're just gonna, or ended a little late, so we're just gonna adjust that, and then I'm gonna mess with this crash some more by throwing it through probably that same damn mesh beam, but not randomized this time. Sync, turn noise down. We're gonna turn the quality down and down on the self-care. Oh shit! Actually, let me automate that. Did I get it? I don't think I actually caught that. I didn't. I hit the wrong part. I think this is working though. Yep. Yeah! That's the shit we do like that, just descent, just this depression, reverse crash, and then let's fuck it up some more. Let's put it through the dumpster fire. Let's give it a little less ether focus, a little more ether aspect. A lot of tooth, not a lot of cage. It's like a snake. Let's turn the tooth down. Yeah, let's move some of these things around. Interesting. I'm just gonna move it for now, learn more about it. That's quite good. I just need to start it a little bit sooner now and end it a little sooner. Because it like takes some time to like the voices stop screeching. Almost. The step-offs on the freak show things are weird because they sometimes have to like write lead-in audio to get the effect to work right. Because it's like glancing ahead at the future to find sound. What I need is for this sound's velocity. Actually, just the volume on it. Touch earlier, maybe. Yeah, I like the little silence. That's a little better in terms of the swell to the. Let's filter it. I don't like that as much. The treble is what makes it. If we're going to tweak it, we can digitize it a little bit. Turn up the jitter. Ooh, that's nice. That's a like little scratch. I'm going to turn it down because that's a lot happening in that sample now. Well, I can't do it with a dog in the room here with the beats because if he's on my forearm right here as I'm trying to move notes around, it just never works. I lose sight of which pixel position I was in. Look at the notes in later. Sure. Is this something? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I feel the video game vibe to it. It's got a nice throwback twang on it. Oh, did my watch die? I sure did. And I'm sure, oh, look, my TikTok live died as well. It's just us. Great. I started with 60% on that iPad, and I'm so proud of myself for committing to the bit. All right. That's scene 4. We're arranging this. We can start with 4 scenes right now. And you kind of get to see how these songs come together. Not bad. Mishby's throwing the timing off, though. It's not gonna work. Logan is throwing the timing, and I don't understand why. It's just a little too much latency. You can drive it this way, maybe. That's what I want right there. I'll just do it by hand. It's so much easier. To start. Very fun. See, I feel nice and cooled down now. I don't understand. It's like my control button over here doesn't seem to be working. I can't hit Control S. I think I messed up some hotkey thing on my computer somehow. Maybe from the stream. I don't know. In any case, I think today was very fruitful. I enjoyed it immensely. It's so much fun. I've got a friggin' drum machine upstairs that I'm going to be able to plug in with my other two drum machines. So I've got this one here in gray, and then I've got this one here in black, and then I've got one upstairs that's in white. And it's just, I was so happy that I have a 3 PO. You understand? PO, pocket operator. And my rap name was MC3PO at one point. So I feel like I'm definitely I'm back to being an MC with 3 POs. So the thing that I've been thinking about with these devices is probably settling on a BPM that's very agreeable and memorable, like 90. It's really easy to time those to TikTok content too because of how the timing of minutes works with BPMs. 90 is great. And then if I know that it's 90, I'll be able to sample some things in here into the Street Fighter, the 133. It's like the KO, but it's just the Street Fighter version. And then this one, yeah, it was super fun. Thanks for being here. This is the Speak, which still has this song on it. Turn it up even more. I do like this song a lot. But it's time to put new beats in here. We're going to get it to 90 BPM. I'm going to get these three things chained together. So we're going to be able to like have these two plus the one from upstairs all doing the same song, all jamming out. And then gain staging that's going to be a super big pain in the butt. But I think I'm going to be able to make something that's really fun out of it. And I think I'll be able to make a really fun process out of it. So anyways, I'll catch y'all next week and hopefully before, depending on how the weekend goes. But I'm very excited to kind of go back and watch this stream and learn some things, but not tonight. Tonight, I'm going to go have some of that